Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, Republicans insist that we should completely secure our border before we make any attempt to reform our immigration system. This is a deceptive attempt to appear reasonable while placating the racists who make up the majority of the Republican base. Under the Obama administration, we have increased the number of Border Patrol officers. Sensors have been increasingly placed at various places along the border. And we are now using drones to patrol the border. But we have a very large border, and it's not easy to keep it completely secure. But even if we could, closing off the border before reforming our immigration system would be a disaster, because we kind of already tried that. Do you remember when states like Georgia and Arizona enacted draconian anti-immigration laws? Well, this caused undocumented workers to flee from those states. And nobody stepped up to do the jobs that they were doing. So a perfect example is that there were a lot of farmers who had to leave their crops rotting in the ground because they couldn't get enough white folks to come in and do the harvest. Fortunately, the economic damage was limited to just a few states that deserved it, and the Supreme Court overturned most of those state laws. So you might say, we've already tried that. It didn't work. But reforming the immigration system is not just about farm workers and hotel maids. It's also about highly skilled workers and entrepreneurs. We have a large and growing tech sector here in the United States, and they're having trouble filling a lot of highly skilled jobs because they can't get enough immigrants to come in and do them. And that slows the growth of these companies and prevents the creation of other jobs that could go to Americans. And then there are entrepreneurs. For example, there's a fellow by the name of Kunal Bao. And he has created a company called Snapdeal, which is similar to Groupon. And he wanted to create that company here in the U.S. But his H-1B visa expired in 2007 and he couldn't get it renewed. So he went back to India, started the business there. It employs 400 people. The company made $20 million last year and is expected to gross $100 million this year and to employ a lot more people. Our failure to fix our broken legal immigration system has already cost us billions of dollars over the years, and the costs are growing. Studies have shown that immigrants are more likely to start up businesses here in the U.S. than our native-born citizens. And don't forget, companies like Intel, Google, Yahoo, and eBay were all started by immigrants. And there are a lot of people who would love to come here and start more companies, but they are discouraged by the process and uncertainty of navigating the U.S. immigration system. And here's the truth. Even if our border were totally secure, if nobody could get across it, the GOP would still block immigration reform because they have to stay in the good graces of racist America. So every year, the U.S. economy is going to lose billions of dollars just to keep some ignorant rednecks happy. Thanks for listening.